In the world of comic book superheroes, there are few characters more powerful or iconic than Thor, the God of Thunder, and Black Adam, Shazam's nemesis. Both of these characters possess immense strength, agility, and durability, as well as a variety of mystical and superhuman abilities that make them virtually invincible in battle. But what would happen if these two titans were to face off against each other in a no-holds-barred fight to the finish? This is why we've decided to analyze this hypothetical fight to see who would come out on top. If it ever comes to a battle between Black Adam and Thor, who wins? Black Adam wins the fight against Thor. Black Adam is more durable, faster, and has much more experience fighting. It wouldn't be an easy fight by no means, as the two characters mostly rely on similar offensive abilities. Thor is extremely powerful in his own right, but Black Adam is simply on a different level in terms of his powers. Now that we've covered who would take this fight, it's time to see why. We've decided to analyze both characters' powers, abilities, strength, durability, and combat skills, and now we're ready to present our findings. If you're interested in more, stay with us and keep reading.
Before we move on, this is your host Shah and you are watching Comicverse Unleashed, where I post all kinds of comic videos and shorts daily, so you definitely gotta subscribe.
Powers and abilities. In terms of power, Black Adam wields the power of Aten. By her might, he is gifted with producing extremely powerful bolts of lighting and magical arcane light. Those bolts can be extremely destructive in nature, capable of harming Wonder Woman and instantly killing less powerful beings. Black Adam can likewise project various energy-based powerful attacks and imbue his whole body with them. This means that simply touching him can prove to be lethal. Even though most famous for his lightning-based attacks, Black Adam is likewise among the most gifted magicians in the DC universe due to his access to vast magical power and knowledge. Thor, as an Asgardian god, has unimaginable power at his disposal, but let's focus on his offensive abilities rather than analyzing every single thing that he can do, because that would be quite long and irrelevant in this context. Like Black Adam, Thor is capable of channeling extremely powerful and equally destructive lighting blasts via his enchanted hammer Mjolnir. Thor's zaps are legendary in nature, and it's definitely hard to beat that, and it's especially hard to beat his God Blast. God Blast is an incredibly powerful attack made out of Thor's godly essence. God Blast is capable of killing even the strongest characters in the Marvel universe, and Thor likewise used it on the likes of Surtur, Ymir, and even Galactus, who was forced to run away faced with such power. Both Black Adam and Thor have powerful attacks capable of taking down some of the strongest beings in their respective universes. This point goes to both of them. Strength and stamina. Black Adam draws his strength from Amun, which is almost infinite in nature. With his strikes, Black Adam can lift heavy objects and damage even the most powerful beings in the DC universe. Black Adam managed to incapacitate Ultraman and Necron with his strength, and it's honestly an insanely impressive feat. Empowered by the stamina of Shu, Black Adam can exert himself in battle almost infinitely until he gets tired. This is due to his body producing almost no fatigue toxins. Thor's strength can only be described as godly. Thor can lift up to 100 tons with ease, and empowered by his other abilities, can pretty much go even beyond that limit. Some versions of Thor likewise have nearly unlimited strength at their disposal. Thor managed to damage universe's most powerful creatures, known for their excessive and unimaginable durability. When it comes to stamina, Thor likewise can fight and use his full power without tiring himself for a long time. His godly essence makes him supercharged at all times. When it comes to strength, it would once again seem that Thor and Black Adam are equal. The point goes to both of them. Speed. Black Adam can both move extremely fast and fly extremely fast. He was blessed by the speed of Horus, which allows him to reach hyperspeeds while moving both in the context of combat and outside of it. Black Adam can regularly match Mach 500 speed and stand his ground when going up against other speedsters in the DC universe. When flying, Black Adam can easily reach the speed of light, Thor, likewise, is extremely fast while moving, but his combat reflexes aren't that good, considering that he can reach speeds faster than the speed of light. On average, with Mjolnir, Thor reaches Mach 32, and while that is fast, it looks like a joke when compared to Black Adam. Also, Black Adam is faster in combat due to his generally increased awareness and his experience. This point goes to Black Adam. Durability. Mayhem granted Black Adam her courage and, with it, incredible durability. Black Adam can withstand massive trauma and resist injuries from most types of weapons. He is, likewise, highly resistant to magical attacks. Even if the damage is dealt to him, his extremely fast healing factor kicks in and repairs even the most severe damage imaginable. Black Adam is also immortal as long as he is blessed by the gods. Thor, like Black Adam, cannot be harmed by usual means. Most weapons in the Marvel universe won't be able to hurt him, and most magic won't be able to damage him in any significant way. Thor has managed to tank sun explosions and blasts from universe's most powerful beings. He is not immortal since Asgardians, and even Odin, age but significantly slower than humans. Black Adam might outlive Thor due to his immortality, but it might be hard to damage him, and since Thor would likewise struggle with damaging Black Adam, the point goes to both of them. Intelligence. Black Adam is blessed with the Wisdom of Zehuti. He has enhanced senses and is able to process information at a faster rate than average human beings. He is far from the smartest character in the DC universe, but due to his extensive experience, thanks to his unnaturally long life, he might be among the most experienced characters. Black Adam is a cunning and ruthless tactician, a diplomat, and wise beyond all reason. Likewise, he is an expert Egyptologist and fluent in several ancient languages. Even though he rarely uses planning and wits to resolve a conflict, as he often resorts to simply overpowering his opposition, it would be an understatement to say that he is simply smart. Thor was never known to be the brightest mind in the Marvel universe. Yes, he has, in theory, an enhanced brain and access to more knowledge than a regular human, but still, he doesn't have any intelligence feats to brag about. Thor is likewise extremely old and has a lot of experience on the battlefield, but Black Adam's experience vastly trumps his own. Black Adam wins this point. Combat skills. Even without resorting to his powers, Black Adam managed to keep up and overpower Batman in terms of combat skills. Black Adam is an extremely skilled combatant, both in terms of unarmed combat and armed combat. He is also known to be an extremely capable martial artist. This is all due to his extensive life and combat experience. Black Adam did spend a large portion of existence, or rather a few millennia, fighting oppressors, facing the most powerful characters that DC has to offer, and acting as the Wizard's champion. Thor has extensive combat experience due to training from a young age in Asgard. He is skilled when it comes to using nearly all weapons types, and a majority of his long life has been spent fighting in wars and various duels. Thor is equally deadly when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, as he can be considered to be among the finest hand-to-hand combatants in Marvel Universe. His specialty, however, seems to be blunt weapons. Mjolnir is naturally his signature weapon. It makes sense that he is twice as deadly with it than with his bare hands. Both Black Adam and Thor are extremely skilled when it comes to combat abilities. And even though Black Adam has more experience fighting, Thor was created for war, so the point goes to both of them. Black Adam versus Thor, who is more powerful and who wins? Black Adam would win in a fight against Thor. He is more durable, more intelligent, and faster, even though both of them are evenly matched in terms of their powers, abilities, and strength. Black Adam's experience and ruthlessness would be the thing that prevails and why he would eventually defeat Thor.